Hello guys, I am Agathor and welcome to an updated video of my previous video, The Science of Zombies. In this video, I will help you gain a better understanding of how zombies work in DayZ standalone, ultimately to help you adapt to the increased difficulty of dealing with zombies now. For the purpose of simplicity, I've broken this video down into 3 sections: stealth, melee and guns, with all the ways to exploit zombies in another video. First of all, let's look at stealth. Thankfully, zombies can no longer see you from hundreds and hundreds of light years away. Their vision is limited to around 30 meters now, in a cone shape in front of the direction that their eyes are facing. When they're not facing you, they rely on sound. You can sprint or walk anywhere above 20 meters away from a zombie without being heard. It's 5 meters while crouched, and while prone, you can pretty much upskirt zombies. Knowing this is all well and good, but predicting what a zombie will do next will make you a master of stealth against zombies. So, zombies have 4 stances: at ease stance, attracted stance, alerted stance, and attack stance. When a zombie is at ease, it will walk for a few seconds, then stand still for a few seconds. It will do this continuously. When a zombie is attracted, it will stumble to an area it has been attracted to. When a zombie is alerted, it will stop and shake its head frantically from side to side. And finally, when a zombie is in attack stance, it will run at full sprint towards whatever it's trying to attack. While at ease, zombies can turn a maximum of 90 degrees in either direction when they start to walk again, from the direction that their body is facing. Their head, on the other hand, swivels at around 80 degrees in both directions, so at a maximum they can swiftly change their field of view from directly in front of them to 170 degrees in either direction. It's rare for this to happen, but it means that being within 30 meters of a zombie will eventually get you seen. To reduce the chance of being seen, stay directly behind the zombie at all times. However, in environments with many objects in a zombie's path, they may bounce off an object and face in your direction with little warning. If this does happen and you're within view distance, the zombie will skip the attracted stance, which we will get into later, and go straight into the alerted stance, where the zombie will shake its head for the duration of how long it takes to go into the attack stance, usually a second or 2. In some cases, a zombie can remain in the alerted stance for extended amounts of time. This depends on how sure they are that a target is nearby, a pretty cool mechanic. During this time, I'd recommend you either back away if you've alerted them by vision, or stay still if you've alerted them with your footsteps. Either way, there are going to be 2 outcomes when a zombie gets alerted. It can return to the at ease stance where it walks around, or it can move into the 4th and final stance, attack stance. Attack stance causes a zombie to run at full speed to whatever it's looking to attack, which is slightly faster than the speed we can run. They can run at this speed for exactly 45 seconds before becoming tired and slowing down dramatically. But just because they can run faster than us doesn't mean that they can attack us while we're running. Even at jogging speed, a zombie cannot attack you from behind while running in a straight line, at least at the moment. If you decide to engage a zombie in melee, you will most likely take damage, even while strafing. Zombies have many types of attack now, and they are very hard to evade, using different attacks based on your stance and speed. However, on high-pop servers, due to reduced server performance, you can kill zombies in melee without being hit at all. Simply strafe anti-clockwise around the zombie while attacking it with any melee weapon that has decent range. On low population servers, you will need to use a melee weapon that's accurate to get headshots. It's not about damage anymore. So most one-handed weapons, the ashwood stick and fishing rod, will work great because they are very accurate, with one of the best weapons for melee against zombies being the knuckle duster for their attack speed and accuracy. When using these weapons, just stand still and attack. It's much easier to get headshots while you're standing still. If you are standing, they will use any attack from their vast array of attacks randomly, potentially hitting any part of your body. And if you are crouched or prone, you will get lower attacks from zombies, mostly hitting your head and torso. Now, because the damage zombies inflict is based on the condition of your clothing and where they hit you, I would recommend standing while attacking a zombie. We take more blood and shock damage when hit in the head and torso, so a zombie potentially hitting your legs while standing is a benefit compared. However, even if you only get hit once by a zombie during melee encounters, you will eventually die due to what I've previously called a spinal fracture. It's technically not a spinal fracture, as being hit on any body part contributes towards this hidden stat, but this is what the community knows this bug or feature as. Each hit you take from a zombie contributes towards this hidden stat that never regenerates. When this stat reaches a certain value, you die instantly, even while healthy. So getting hit just once by a zombie is a very bad thing. On top of this, zombies can sometimes inflict huge amounts of damage randomly, either a bug or a simulation of a critical hit, ruining your clothing and contributing largely towards this brutal spine fracture stat. Because of these two bugs or features or whatever you want to call them, I would strongly advise using ranged weapons to kill zombies or evade them entirely if possible. You can evade zombies quite easily by just running away or locking them inside buildings, but to not get hit, choose large buildings to lock them in, running around the inside walls in a circle or square to avoid getting hit. However, there is a bug with doors syncing. Even though a door is open on your screen doesn't mean it's going to be open for a zombie, so locking them inside a building isn't the most reliable method of evading a zombie, but it's better than facing them in melee combat. When you successfully lock up a zombie, the zombie will constantly make noise. If you hear these noises nearby, someone has locked up a zombie or the zombie has become stuck. Check through windows or gaps in buildings to see if a zombie is trapped inside before opening any doors. When you manage to find a gun with ammo, I'd recommend using it to kill zombies over locking them up, but only if you need to. Stealth is the best way to deal with zombies for now. Yes, using a gun will alert players to your presence, but I've died many more times in this patch due to zombies than I have to players that kill on sight. Not getting hit by zombies is absolutely critical to prolong survival now, so don't be afraid to use guns on zombies. Gunshots cause zombies to go into attack stance when firing a shot within 100 meters of the zombie. This is also the case with the V3S 100 meters, given that you're within line of sight and the zombie has a direct path to you. If the zombie is outside 100 meters, has line of sight of you and has a path to you, they will go into the attracted stance, wandering slowly towards where they heard the shot come from until they either return to the at ease stance or go into the attack stance, a very cool mechanic. However, this is the only case where the attracted stance comes into effect, at least for now. And finally, when using a gun, never assume that you're not going to cause a zombie to go into the attracted stance or attack stance. In some cases, my Mosin didn't attract zombies where my silenced FNX did at the same distance away, and in this case, shooting from behind this wall didn't attract this zombie at all. In conclusion then, this iteration of zombie AI is very young, but it's going in the right direction. The only problem I have with zombies at the moment is how they one-shot you sometimes, which is very annoying. Because of this, I'm creating an exploit video showing you all of the exploits I've discovered with zombies while testing. Now usually I don't share exploits, but because I think spinal fracture is an unfair and unnecessarily punishing mechanic, I will. Until then, thank you for watching, don't get hit by zombies, and I will see you in the next video.